In this segment, we're going to demonstrate how Data Labs enables a business analyst to explore existing labs and request a lab of their own. Here we see that Anne, a business analyst, is logged into Viewpoint and is looking at the Data Labs portlet. There are two tabs, Monitoring and Requests. On the Monitoring tab, Anne can see the labs that she's already a member of. So for example, we're currently looking at the Roadmap lab, and she also has access to Teams and compensation and benefits and training. So let's go ahead and explore the compensation lab. So we're now looking at compensation, and if we would like, we can drill down on one of these tables so that we can get information on perhaps what the column names are and a view of a few rows of the data from that table. Now Anne may want to have a lab of her own, so to do that she would go to the Requests tab, where here she can see some requests that have been made previously by other members of the labs that Anne is a member of. Anne is going to go ahead and request her lab. So we'll request a new lab. So Anne is going to put her lab into the Sales lab group, and she's going to call it December 2011, and she needs 2 megabytes of space, and she only needs it to use the data for about 60 days. And then looks down here, we'll leave the defaults for sending email. So 2 weeks before her lab expires, she'll get an email letting her know, and if she needs it longer, she can request an extension. And once she uses up 90% of her space, she'll get an email, and if she wants to, she can request additional space. So she'll go ahead and submit this request, and we can see that there's now a Add Lab request. It's in the pending state, and it's now waiting for approval from the lab group administrator. So once that gets approved, the lab will be there, and Anne can go and start working with her lab.